Anyway, we finished chapter 2, so let's go on to chapter 3, which you don't continue, you just go to new journey. Chapter 3. Couldn't be me. Apollo. Oh yeah, that was the guy. The name of the guy who died. But give me a second, I'm actually going to turn off the always show message thing. There we go. He died. He fucking... man's an eyeball. I knew it wasn't a good idea. I should have stopped him. But deep down, I wanted him to come with us. Yet. Why did things have to turn out like this? Is it true we can't do anything to help the people trapped here? Do we have to keep going while they are left behind? That's so cruel. I feel so guilty. No, it's this train's fault. We'll find a way to save Diana and Apollo. We can't be... What? We can't be sure Apollo is dead? He literally, like, blew up. We haven't seen his body. We know he lost an eye, but perhaps he's still alive somewhere. In that case, we could still save him. We can't lose our hope yet, bruh. That is blind optimism. Man's legitimately punished Apollo, except in reverse. Let's go, Luna. The next building is waiting for us. Can we go around this way? Yes. Wonder who we'll bump into here. So this is the third building. These buildings don't scare me as much anymore, you know. To be honest, I'm actually eager to go inside. I believe we can find the truth inside them. I feel closer to solving this mystery, but we still need to investigate a little more. Let's go. I know I mentioned this in Discord as well. If anyone watching this in the future, hello YouTube. If anyone watching this isn't a member of the Discord server, you can find that in the description below, where I'll be updating about stuff that I'm doing. And I'm planning to do a speedrun of At Home Alone? At Home Alone Final. That will be coming soon. But that command does work. Hang on. Except when it fucking doesn't, apparently. It did not even come up. Okay. Never mind. Streamlabs is at it. Let's just continue. Just like in the previous buildings, there's a huge clock here. It means our clock should restart now. All of this just works. We got 3 hours to find the train. No problem, we can do it. We'll find out the truth while we try to escape. Got a kind of cavern look to this one. Atmosphere seems different in comparison to what we've seen so far. I think we're in some sort of mine. Surely this building's dangerous too, so it's best to explore very carefully. Let's have an F for my man Apollo, who is dead, 100%. A minecart used for transporting minerals. Soundtrack's good. Pickaxe in bad condition. Look at this, a hole in the wall. Must be something on the other side. We need to go look inside. Wait, I think it's best if one of us keeps watching the entrance. This could be another trap. It's safer if we both don't go in. This hole's very narrow. I think you could move easier inside. But I can go in your place if you prefer. I don't mind. You're going in? I'll keep watch here. If the entrance gets blocked or something, I'll find a way to help you. Let's not stand on that. Let's take the rope. We always want to take the rope. You prefer not to think about what happened here? That's a very good idea. What's going on down there? Hello? Hello? Oh no! No one will hurt Luna. I don't want to see someone I appreciate get hurt in front of my eyes again. What the fuck? I'll fight to protect him, do you understand? I've had enough. He's losing his shit. That's my stage. Oh dear. This is... Some enemies appeared while you were inside. They wanted to get inside, so I used this pickaxe to stop them. It's a shame it broke while I used it. In fact, all the weapons we've seen so far were in terrible condition. Suppose it's to avoid having a weapon in this place. Getting easier to predict when something dangerous is going to happen. I knew it would be a trap. I didn't imagine enemies would show up. Anyway, what was inside? Did you find anything useful? A rope? That's great, Luna. I know the perfect place to use it. I don't. Oh, it's the sound of like walking on them. Why is it panned left then? Oh, okay. Big hole in the floor. I can see something down there, but we can't reach it from here. Right, tie the rope to this. Yes. Perfect, I think that'll do. Just like before, it's best for one of us to go inside. If something happened to the rope, we wouldn't be able to climb back up. If it's my turn, fair. Wait for me here. Here I go. Huge pointy rock. The biggest pointiest rock. Keys. What's this? There are too many keys. I can't open this. There's just too many. Don't tell me one of these keys is used to open this chest. In other circumstances, I'd have the patience to try them all. But now that I have limited time, I can't waste it trying each one. There must be a more efficient way of knowing which is the right key. No. I'm just trying to like pick all of them up until it eventually gives me a key that I can pick up to use. Just literally use each key. What should I do? Let's examine it. Or maybe not. It's a completely normal chest. Should we move it? I don't want to hit it. That seems like a bad idea. Something hidden underneath. Sorry, you can't hide from Neil Lawton. Oh fuck, I thought that's what the note said. Let's see what's on the note. Yep, just as I thought, it's like markings on a compass. So 2 west, 2 north, 3 east, 1 south, 2 east, 2 south. Hey, thank you for noting that. 2 west, 2 north, 1, 2, 3 east. I followed the instructions, but there's no key. Maybe I was wrong, but it can't be. I'm sure this is the place the note indicated. Could it be? I'm going to dig with my own hands. Fucking what? There it is, this should be the correct key. Very well hidden. Glad I didn't try the other keys, would have been a waste of time. Well, time to open this chest. I thought we were on a like brick floor. Are we not? Because he just dug that. Fucking man's Wolverine. Yo, Silent. Welcome to the stream, always glad to have you. How are you doing today? The purple crystal hides a secret. Let's find out. Thank you once again for the bet. Bordering meme status. It wasn't a crystal, it was a switch. Interesting. Something must have changed. Time to go back. Sorry I took a little longer than I expected. I think I activated some sort of mechanism, but I don't know what it was for. Something must have changed for sure. Let's look around again. Okay. Doing alright, just getting further into Jewel Masters. Darn tootin'. A minecart, should we use it? We are in a mine, so it makes sense. Something gives me a bad feeling. I think it's better to use it. We could move faster and rest. Don't your feet hurt? We've been walking for a while. You're a traveller, you must be used to it. He thinks travellers go around in minecarts. No, not yet. My Jewel Masters experience is going terrible because I spent basically all of my gems rolling for fucking monarchs like an idiot. Jesus Christ, that explosion. Yes, the bit donation, that will save them. There's still more. Damn, these buildings always find a way to surprise me. Wasn't expecting something that dangerous. Such a creative way to use the building, right? What's wrong? Yeah, I nearly fucking blew up. Please react. Can you hear me? Don't worry, you're safe. The explosion scared you. Nothing to be afraid of anymore. Look at me. I'm right here. Nothing's going to happen to you. Luna, please listen to me. Would she know there's an explosion because she can't hear? No, wait, she can't speak. I'm a fucking idiot. Idiot 2 confirmed. It's the first time I've seen her so frightened. Are you sure you can stand? I can barely read her handwriting. Her hands were shaking. Let's see it. Sorry, I'm terrified of explosions. Okay. Besides, who wouldn't be scared of an explosion? I'm still shaking. We are both in a terrible situation, but we've gotten very far together and we'll get through it together. You can be sure of that. We're going to get through any obstacle we find, even if it's an explosion. If you're troubled, I'll be by your side to help you. Remember, you're not alone. Let's keep fighting together. Huge. Must be a reason she's so scared of explosions, but now's not a good moment to ask her. She's still in shock. For now, I can only try and cheer her up. I spent like 2k on gem nights, then when I got the crafting knowledge, the proc noble nights, 10k went on them. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm going to go back into the chat box and like click on always show messages. Like I can see the messages in the stream chat, but for anyone that's watching on YouTube or something, it might be beneficial to have the chat like stay at the side so that they can see what I'm talking about. If Paul over here, he'd be able to move it without any problems. Well, he's a fucking man's a retina. He's not getting it. Feels weird he isn't with us. Man was too tired. He trusted us to the end, despite the circumstances. I won't disappoint. I might not be as strong as him, but together we can do it. Huge. This twink is the worst emotional support ever, literally. I got everything for Infernobles and a Prismatic Rare. Huge. That was basically me. I was rolling for Monarch stuff and I got a ton of... Shit, what's the fucking... the things that you learn about after Monarchs? The things that can change attributes in the grave. I don't remember what they're called. I got a ton of good cards for that and I don't plan to use them, but I might, just because I have it. Luna's still scared. Maybe I should talk about something so she'll stop thinking about the explosion. You know, I travel to solve mysteries and become a detective, right? Well, for a living, I also accept rather boring tasks. For example, once I had to take a request from a restaurant owner. There was someone stealing his fish every day and I had to find out who it was. In the end, I found out the culprit was his own cat. He got mad at me when I told him, said his cat would never do something like that, ended up not paying me. Well, I hope his dear cat's still stealing his food. He truly deserves it. What a funny story. It's so pathetic. Who's there? Please don't move. Elemental swords or something? Yes, that's the guy. Here I go. She dies as soon as she hits the floor. A perfect landing. So exciting. There are more people around here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Since I could only hear your voice, I thought there was only one person. Honestly, I thought you were some weird guy talking to himself. But I'm happy to see there are two people. The more the merrier. This is too sudden. I don't know what to say. No need to be shy with me. Shy? I'm just surprised. I'm surprised too. I really wanted to see someone, but you don't look too happy to see me. I'm not dangerous, I promise. Oh, if I say that, I'll seem even more suspicious. Before anything, let me ask you something. Sure, feel free to ask anything you want. Do you want our pocket watches? Why would I want your pocket watches? Got mine already. Look, here it is. See? I don't need another one. She has got a bob. Absolutely. Besides, I'm way more interested in this. A book about sign language. Yes, it is. Wait a second, that book's mine. When did you take it? You're learning sign language. Incredible. Why are you interested in it? Because Luna is mute and I... Wait, you didn't answer my question. When did you take the book from me? Give it back. What did you say? Luna? Mute? Could it be? Is your name Luna Wendell? You know Luna? No, it can't be. Luna? Is it really you? You remember me? I'm Celine Ambrose. We lived together in the same orphanage. What? You remember? I was the girl who stole the food from outside and shared it with you. All she does is steal. It's been a long time, didn't recognise you. Your hair's longer now, looks good on you. Your childhood friends? Yes, Luna was my first friend, but she disappeared from the orphanage and we never saw each other again. I was so worried about you. You didn't even say goodbye. She literally cannot. What happened, it was all so sudden. But what matters is that you're well. I escaped the orphanage shortly after. It was very boring without you. You escaped the orphanage? Yep, it was hard to live on my own in the beginning, but I managed to survive by stealing things. I was used to stealing stuff in the orphanage after all. At first I only stole things to survive, like food, but little by little I started stealing more valuable things until I became a famous thief wanted by the police. You're a thief? Why are you saying that so proudly? Because no one ever caught me. I'm not a thief anymore, that was part of my past. Now I live an honest life, I promise. Don't worry, I won't steal your pocket watches. My specialty is stealing and sneaking away. And I accidentally clicked Z, so I couldn't read the rest of that, but I'm pretty sure it said something along the lines of, if she wanted your watches, she wouldn't have made herself, like, apparent to us. I see. How are you, Luna? What have you been doing all this time? You must have a lot to tell me. You don't need to apologise. You surely had your reasons to leave. And neither should you use that notebook with me. I know sign language, don't you remember? Really? I learned it while I was little for the same reason as you. You did it for Luna? Yes, Luna was the only friend I had. I wanted to communicate with her more easily. So we would often talk in sign language that other kids couldn't understand us. It was really fun, like a secret code only the two of us understood. Seemed like you were really good friends. Oh, I see. His name is Neil Lawton. Detective apprentice. We would have been rivals if we'd met in the past. The thief versus the detective. A worthy battle, Neil Lawton. I wonder who would have won. Really? I see. What is Luna saying? She says you're adorable. Luna said that? For real? No, it was a joke. Don't play with my feelings like that. Where's he going? I felt excluded from that conversation. I want to understand what Luna's saying too. Celine Ambrose, Luna's friend. I suppose she can't be a bad person. Wait a second. Could it be? Just like Diana and Apollo, Celine, I must tell Luna. She seems so happy. I can't tell her that now. I must admit that, thanks to Celine, Luna looks a lot more cheerful. Moments ago she was very frightened. What do I do now? Luna was talking to me about what happened so far. I just arrived at this building too. You just arrived? You mean you still got time to escape? Exactly. Guess I arrived before you. That's impossible. We didn't see you in the previous buildings. I was thinking about that too. Didn't see you either. So weird, don't you think? Perhaps everyone enters the buildings in different order. That might be why we haven't met in the others. Since we're in the same situation, I believe we should go together. Luna told me you're very smart. With the three of us together, it'll be easy to find a train. Together? Alright, I also think it's better to go together. Hey, it's decided. She's hiding something behind that smile, but for now it's best to stick together. Friends! Break fast. I also don't trust her, for what it's worth. That may have something to do with the fact that we literally just met though. What am I looking at here then? Purple teddy bear holding a purple gem. Blue teddy bear. These teddy bears are so ugly, they look like the ones we had in the orphanage. You remember? We would hide them in a closet because they freaked us out. I don't blame you, these are disturbing. Green teddy bear. Red teddy bear. The purple one's the only one actually holding something. But I don't think I want to take that right now. Small hole in the wall looks like you can put something inside. 4 of them. Hey, thank you for the 2 bits. I ordered the ribs. Very nice. What kind of ribs are they? Barbecue? Don't you think this building's way better than the others? It just looks... It looks just as terrible to me, or perhaps worse. Are you serious? Haven't you noticed all the gems here? You like gems? Yes, I want to take them and sell them when we go back to our world. I tried to pluck the gems out the wall, but it's impossible. I see. What you like is the money. Sweet ribs. Nice. We have to think of a way to get up there. Climb. There it is. I've cracked the code. And I will eat them during the stream. Minecraft food noises. Let's go. Don't get your keyboard in a mess. Didn't even start my shift and default weapon already annoyed me. Welcome to the stream, Beppers. How has she done that then? There's a trap here. If you step where you shouldn't, it's over. How do you know that? Don't underestimate me. The police used to set me up with some pretty creative traps. I've managed to avoid much more complex ones. This is nothing. What should we do? You have to follow me. Pay attention. What do you mean, pay attention? How am I supposed to remember that? This is the right way. Do you need me to repeat it? Yes. Okay, I think I know that. No. I'll explain after. Fair dues. You did it. I already knew it would be easy for Luna, but I had some doubts about you. Thanks for putting your trust in me. Anyway, let me know when you're ready to go back to the other side. Let's take the lantern. Well, hopefully the rest of the shift goes okay. Used to be very scared to talk to others. Normally you would just talk to me. Have you managed to overcome your fears during these years? Or is it because Neil's an exception? Whatever it is, I'm happy for you. Are you ready to return? Yes. Good. I thought she was going to make us walk, like, backwards. Here we are again. Time to keep looking for that train. Why are my ribs not here yet? Did you not only order them about 7 seconds ago? The Dutch has just got that nutty quick delivery. Can't see anything, it's too dark. That won't be a problem since we found our lantern. Let's use it. Oh, good. Is that skulls? Mushrooms? Skulls, I think. Blue gem hanging on a chain. Let's not take that before we've had a look at the rest of the room. Is there a bed here? And one here. And a bloodstain there. Okay, these all face. These all face. These can all be turned, is what I mean. I can still hear, but still working. That's fair. Eee. Jesus Christ. I'm going to save again, and then I'll just take the gem and see what happens. Take it. As predicted. Me getting stuck in here because I wanted to nap in the top bunk bed. Imagine taking the top bunk. Imagine having to go through an obstacle course to get out of bed. Fucking SMH. Neil, I didn't know you liked stealing too. Very unusual for a detective. Of course not, we're just borrowing it without permission. At least you should trade something for it, don't you think? No one likes getting things taken from them. I know what I'm talking about. Oh Jesus. That's fucking Pepe knife. No one likes getting anything taken from them without the chimkin permission. So where else can we go? Do we have any items we can use? That's a very old note. That won't do us any good. Notebook's not up to anything. We've only got the lantern, so there must be something somewhere that we have neglected to look at. Minecart used to transport minerals, that shit bussin'. Some dirty blankets. They're fighting over the bunks. Surely we can just like... Oh, never mind. Looks like we're not getting up there for the time being. Can we do anything with these? Let's keep moving. Yeah, but in that direction, please. I didn't feel like meeting up with my mentor, so I told her I wasn't feeling well and now I have to take a COVID test, but my friend had a picture of a negative COVID test and this all happened before noon. What the fuck? Why such rigmarole? Why do you have to take a COVID test for not feeling well? Well, I mean, I can understand that, but at the same time, like, if you don't have any symptoms and you didn't tell them that you had symptoms, then why would they ask you to go for one? I don't know what the answer to this skull puzzle is. I must find out. What is a skeleton's favourite meal? Spare ribs. Fucking got him though. Is there anything in here that we can use? Better not to go back there. Okay, so it's not here. Use the flashlight in the rooms. The only room where we need the lantern, as is my understanding, is the one with the skulls. And it doesn't tell us anything to do with that. Or it doesn't clue us in on what to do. Maybe I should check the walls and stuff like that. Soundtrack's good though. Have all of them facing outward or inward. There has to be a clue here somewhere, like... Ask your partner for help. Let's explore the mine. We should examine everything. Even a box could be useful in Why did we have to reunite in this place? First the orphanage and now this. I want to be with you somewhere beautiful. Don't ignore me. I was saying something important. So there's a box that needs to be examined in. Is that correct? But there's no boxes. What do you mean? This is the only box. Unless they're referring to like up there, because I can see some boxes at the top. But I don't have any way to get up there, is the thing. Can we not just climb the bed? Like climb the bunk? Help. We can't get in a position to push that. Okay, so it's not that either. You can't push or pull the minecart. Oh. Yeah, fuck it, let's just carry this over then. Well. Don't we feel silly? Yeah, the box though. Put the box down though. Put the box down. No, literally no. Okay, so we're not putting the box there? Give it to the bear. What use would the bear have with the box? And I don't think it's here either. I'll go back to the room and see if I can do anything with it. I'm like absolutely sure that we're supposed to put the box down though. Okay, now I'm just confused. Chapter 2. Could we use it in here? No. Is there like a specific fucking square that you need to use it on? I guess not. The true gamer experience. Actually this is a bit cryptic. We have to think of a way to get up there, but we've got it. It's the box. Please, lad. If we had some stairs, we could have backwards long jumped. Climb the bunk. The magic pixel. Burn down the mushrooms. What? Burn down the mushrooms. The other room? Which other room? Did you mean that one? Because that's got skulls. Whoops. Okay, we can confirm it's not that. Jesus Christ, what a mess. Ow, my fucking wrist. Okay, we're looking it up. I'm not spending like half an hour plus of the stream looking for a fucking pixel. Cause I had to press a free. Fucking Detroit Become Human walkthrough. That's the opposite of what I typed in, actually. Oh. Oh. That's impossible, bruv. Okay, so I found a walkthrough of somebody else playing it. Whoa, let's turn that down. Hey, let's skip it in a bit. Okay, so they're now in the same area that I am. Did you see the new Deltarune Chapter 2 skip? I have not. Is it a wrong warp thing? Because that's something that they do in the glitched categories, which is not the category that I play. Okay, so they've just grabbed the box. They're also running about trying to fucking get it. Eh? Nani? Hang on. Away you fucking go. It actually is just the magic pixel. Like, you just need to find the pixel that opts to work. They use the first door, you know what door, to immediately go to the castle. I'll need to look at it. Because the route that I do skips the castle, like, completely. Oh no, wait. I know what you mean. The thing where you skip immediately and go to, like, the castle at the end, that's what you mean. Got you. I thought you meant like the fucking Homeworld castle where Lancer and shit like that is. Now we take the blue gem. Except when we don't. It must have been wrong somewhere. That's fine. Do we have the box? We don't have it. But we do have the lantern, so we can just like run and grab it. There we go. We are speedrunners now, boys. Oh, it falls if you get it correct. Okay. That's fair. Now what? Something shining in the rubble. Green key. Weird. Wasn't here before. Where'd it come from? Maybe it was here all along, we didn't notice it. No, I'm sure it wasn't here. Well, the important thing is that we found a key. Planted? Like by her, do you think? It's gotta be for this one up here, yeah. There's a nice flower on the ground. Let's not touch it for the time being. Books about flowers. Bears and flowers. Several books about bears and flowers. I can imagine that we have to give the flower, yeah, purple flower. We need to give that to the purple bear after we take the gem that it has. I would think. There we are, just trade it for something. Yeah, very nice. We don't have all the gems, we're still missing a green one. Emerald, that would be. Ruby, amethyst, sapphire. I'm just going with the order that it has here. Whoops. You know the names? Yes. I've played Minecraft. I'm up to date on my minerals. Ah, perfect. Fucking right here. The Master Emerald. How did you not notice that? I'm legally blind. Easy. Huge. The machine's covered in moss. Oh, here comes the full Knuckles rap. Oh, Jesus. It's another riddle written on the door. Don't you like this sort of thing? After all, you want to be a detective. I like riddles, but not in this situation. I don't like wasting time on these. Why don't you just put a random number? For example, 5237. That's a pretty specific number. Anyway, don't worry, I'll open this door. Won't be too difficult. While you wait, you could talk to each other. Haven't seen Luna in years, right? Good idea. I really want to talk to Luna. He's doing the Knuckles thing. I'm so happy to see you again, still can't believe it. Although I would have preferred to reunite with you somewhere else. I have so many things to tell you that I don't know where to start. Why don't you choose a topic? Okay, let's talk about her then. I'm glad you still remember her. I'm glad you still remember me. I think I haven't seen you in about a decade. When you left the orphanage, I felt very lonely. I decided to run away. Very difficult to survive on my own in such a small city, so I decided to go to Ravenwall. As I already told you, I became a pretty famous thief. At first it was just a harmless pickpocket, but I ended up stealing valuable things from rich people, like jewellery. The police called me the Greedy Rose, can you believe it? I would have preferred a cuter nickname. I wasn't greedy, maybe a little, but I shared what I stole with people who were in similar situations to mine. Without my help they could have starved to death. In Ravenwall I made a friend who lived on the streets. He was someone who didn't deserve to be in that situation, so sometimes I'd give him money. But he spent everything feeding stray cats. Oh, be Apollo then. He's still going. Thank you for the bit. In the end I realised what I was doing wasn't right. I want to earn money on my own and help others in an honest way. I picked the same thing again. Oh my god. Why am I like this? Here we go. Luna, why did you run away from the orphanage without telling me anything? I was very worried. I was trying to skip through everything far too fast. The woman in charge of the orphanage told me you were adopted, but I never believed it. It was too sudden. You don't need to be sorry. If you had told me you were planning to escape, I would have gone with you. What have you been doing all this time? You were only 9 when you left. Hope you didn't end up like me, living on the streets as hell. Oh, you became a traveller? That's great. When you escape from this place, you'll surely find the place you're looking for. When did you meet Neil? On the train? Been less than a day since you met each other? Seems like you've known each other for a very long time actually. I didn't know 2 people could get trapped together. I came to this place alone. What requirements must be met to end up trapped here? Wish I knew. Neil wants to be a detective. Maybe he'll find the answer. Orphanage. We lived in an orphanage in a very small town called Steamfort. We were always together. It wasn't a bad place, but we used to get hungry a lot. They couldn't take care of so many children. That's why I used to steal food from outside to share with others. We were only together for a few years, but the memories I have with you are very important to me. One of my dreams was to meet you again. I still can't believe I'm talking to you. Midnight Express. I clipped it. Oh Jesus Christ. The world will see my shame. The Midnight Express connects 2 major cities, Ravenwall and Bluebell. I was born in Steamfort, a small town just like you. When I escaped from the orphanage, I ended up living in Ravenwall. I got on the Midnight Express because I wanted to start from scratch and look for a decent job in Bluebell, but I ended up here. Train must be cursed or something, right? I'd like to know the truth about the train. Perhaps it's best to focus on escaping from here. At least I'm glad to be able to live this adventure with you. Hey, I opened the door. Brilliant. What was the answer? Come on, Streamlabs. I just noticed that the chat box is like on top of all the alerts and stuff, so I'm just shimmying that away a bit. Okay, that should be better. The answer was 5237. What a coincidence, that's the number I told you. I had no idea. Should have listened to me right away. Maybe next time I should be the one solving the riddles. Okay. A sus baka. Incredibly suspicious actually, what the fuck? Ah, perfect. Well, at least we're only here. Whoops. I've already blown it. Okay, so we need to get the boulder out of here then. The boulder. Up to... There we go. Oof. Destroyed. That was fun. I think we have very different definitions of the word fun. If we can't fight those things, we just have to be smarter. Beginner's trap. Imagine just it gets up again. Fucking hand-to-hand combat's the way to go. An earthquake? That means something bad's gonna happen. We can't stay here. We must. Well fucking rip then. Okay, it didn't land on her. That's fine. Luna, are you okay? Luna? We can't see her from here and she can't answer us. Luna, if you're okay, hit the rock. Ah, that's a relief. You managed to dodge the rock in time. Luna, why did you push us? Probably wanted to make sure we reacted in time to save us. This just complicates things. This isn't what I wanted. I want to be with Luna. I don't want her to be alone in a place like this. Let's find a way to get her out of there. I think that's not possible. We can follow two different paths to get to the train, but this rock separates them. I imagine each path has its own traps. I mean, if we tried to go where Luna is, we'll miss the train. Yes, that's what I think. What should we do? I think we should ask Luna. Eh? Is she supposed to shout? Oh no, hit the rock once if you prefer the first option or twice if you prefer the second. Are you sure you want to go alone? If that's what you want, we'll do it. Please be careful. I know what you're capable of and I know we'll see each other again soon. Luna, I'm going to give you some very generic survival tips that anyone should know. If you see a big red carpet, look at what's underneath. Don't get on top of a heart-shaped bloodstain. If you need a number, try 977. Those are generic tips. I think they're quite specific. I guess we have to go now, right? Yes, better not to waste time. We'll see each other again soon. If we don't meet up at the train, I'll go find you wherever you are. I won't get on the train without you. She knows everything that's coming up. Come on, Neil, we must hurry up and meet Luna as soon as possible. Hurry up, why are you going so slow? We need to meet up with Luna as soon as possible. Are you listening to me? Let's go, don't just stand there. Now that Luna isn't here, you can stop lying. Lying? I don't know what you mean. I told you to stop lying. Why didn't you tell Luna you're trapped here? Don't give her false hopes, that's cruel. If you're her friend, tell her the truth. That's not true, I showed you my pocket watch. You covered the hands with your fingers so I wouldn't notice that they weren't moving. Ah. I've decided not to say anything to Luna because I think it's something you should do yourself. Why are you hiding something like that from her? What's your objective? Answer. How did you find out so quickly? Because I've already experienced similar situations in the other buildings. Has Luna noticed too? No, she believes you. I see. That's a relief. Please, don't tell her. Not until we find the train. Why? I've already told you shouldn't give her false hopes. Thank you for the bit. I'll actually move that over because it's kinda clashing with the thing. The window. Okay, that's cool. It'll be harder for her to accept the truth. Sometimes telling a lie is better than telling the truth. Can't agree with that. I know that what I'm doing isn't right. Please, Neil, listen to me. I know you're right, but I've been trapped here alone for a long time. I'm probably the person locked the longest in these buildings. I feel like I'm slowly dying inside. I know that when the 3 hours are up, you'll get to go on the train and I'll stay here alone again. But at least for 3 hours, I want to forget about that. I want to feel joy again, even if only for a little while. If I tell her the truth now, she'll be sad and feel sorry for me. I want to create good memories during these 3 hours. I wanted to guide you through this place and tell you the truth when we were in front of the train. Telling her the truth will make her sad anyway, doesn't matter when. but if I don't tell her yet, I can at least see her smile. You understand what I mean? Yep, I understand. Very strong. It's not easy to smile when you want to cry. You were smiling the whole time despite the way you felt, so Luna wouldn't notice. Admirable, but no longer necessary. I won't say anything to Luna, don't worry. Sorry, I can't take it anymore. My tears. Can I hug you? Sure. Really? Even though we just met? Isn't it weird? Don't care. But I'm crying a lot. I'm going to stain your clothes with my tears. Is that okay? How did we solve the box thing? Oh, it was literally just magic pixel. There's like one specific square if you stand at a specific angle that it worked. Yes, cry all you want. She's going to steal your pocket watch. Like 100%. Thanks, Neil. I needed that. I bet. Don't worry, I understand how you feel. Now that I have no more tears left, I'm full of energy again. Here comes Celine Ambrose. What should we do now? You know this building, right? I know when you run out of time, the traps are disabled and you can freely explore the building till someone new arrives. That's true. There's a point where the two paths intersect, so we will see Luna before we get to the train. If Luna follows the advice I gave her, she'll be fine. In fact, we're the ones in trouble. Why? When I came to this building, I went the other way. That's why you gave Luna those tips, because you know what she'll find. Yes, my intention was for us to go through that path. But Luna pushed us to save us and we ended up on the other path. Can't be of much help to you now. I don't know what dangers are waiting for us here. Honestly, I don't see a problem. Let's survive anyway and reunite. I like the way you think. I'm going to make sure you and Luna get on that train. By the way, I just remembered that this way leads to the bedrooms of the building. I keep a secret weapon in that room that can be useful to us. A secret weapon? Yes, I'll show you later. Come on, let's not waste any more time. Yeah, she's 100% stole our watch. Like, not even close. You got a bullet. A bullet? Okay. We still seem to have the pocket watch in inventory anyway. Don't get me wrong, that could be an oversight. Because remember that she had a pocket watch as well that doesn't work. Could have swapped them. Guess we shouldn't be surprised by now. What's this noise? Passenger detected. Self-destruction has been activated. The bomb will detonate in 15 minutes. Where is that voice coming from? And more importantly, a bomb? This is too sudden. Wasn't expecting this. You know this place, where could the bomb be? I didn't know there was a bomb in this room. But I think I can disable it. I've done similar things before. Really? You can do it? Yes, but first we must find it. I have no idea where it is. Above all, we must remain calm and think clearly. Bomb must be somewhere. Been a long time since I felt the adrenaline in my veins. The building defeated me once, but I won't lose again. Hint, deactivate the bomb. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't think. Google? Nah. We're smashing it, boys. Okay, we've got 15 minutes to do whatever we're doing. Any small text and stuff like that, I'm not gonna read. Because obviously man's on a timer. Sharp thorns, I can break through them, don't think about it. Must be some way to get through the thorns without getting hurt. Cupboard's locked. That grate is shut, there's spikes there. Okay, so we need some way to get across that. Box needs a password. It's glued to the table. So it has a... Okay, it's got a password. It's all different symbols that the password is. Gonna AFK and see what's for dinner. Good luck in the meantime. Thank you. Throw back to the pool puzzling cops party. Must be something super obvious that I'm missing. Small stuffed rabbits. Do we have any items? And we've got the single bullet, although I don't think we have anything. Tell you, like we have no gun, and there's been nothing so far that's indicated any use for the bullet. There's a key in the drawer, silver key. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, let's open the closet. Steel plate, very large steel plate. Put that over the spikes. Nice. The head of a stuffed animal, take disturbing. Triangle, square, triangle, circle, circle. Triangle, square, triangle, circle, circle. Box open, let's see what's inside. Stuffed body. Combine those. Pop it here with the rest of them. No. Small stuffed rabbit. But there's a space. Put the stuffed animal there. Maybe you need a thread, maybe. Ah, sewing machine. Put the stuffed head and stuffed body together, yeah. Biggest brain. Let's go. Stuffed animal. You're good at sewing. I did it a lot when I was younger. Used to sew my clothes so I didn't need to buy new ones. Jesus. Die. You want to move the shelf? Yes, please. Pliers. Take them. We can go through the thorns with the pliers. Yeah, the time goes down when the characters are talking, which is why I'm like skimming very quickly through it. Switching the tree, let's activate it. That seems like a bad idea. The leaves of the tree are... What does this mean? Okay. That's very great. Thing inside the hole must be the bomb, right? Yep, no doubt. Neil, give me the pliers and hide inside the closet. What are you saying? I'm not an expert. It's very likely I'll make a mistake and the bomb will explode. If you hide in the closet, maybe you could survive. Seems tough. What about you? I'll die in the explosion, obviously. Didn't you want to see Luna again? Another person's life is more important than my desire to see Luna, don't you think? So I could be the one to defuse the bomb. Just tell me what to do. You don't seem to understand the difference between you and me. You still have the chance of a normal life if you escape. Even if I survive the bomb, my life's not valuable. I can't do anything trapped in here. So don't be stubborn and hide in the closet. I don't mind losing my life, but I don't want to be responsible for your death. You're talking like you know the bomb's going to explode, but it's not true because I know you'll manage to disable it, so I'm going to stay by your side. I trust you. Are you sure? I am. Immediately fucking detonates. Let's go, Kings. There's a lot of pressure this time. I can't fail. Must think calmly. Let's see. 5 different coloured wires. Have to cut one. One's correct. Which one? Think about everything that's happened so far. Yeah, I was going to say it's... Self-destruction cancelled. You did it. Did I get it right? Amazing. I knew you could do it. I'm glad. Although right now I feel exhausted. Me too. Too much pressure. We should get some rest. My heart's still beating very fast, but we did it. That's what matters. I'm glad Luna wasn't with us. She wouldn't have been able to keep calm. Explosions terrify her. She can't bear the sound. Even fireworks scare her. If she knew there was a bomb in the room, she would not have reacted well. Do you know why they scare her? She's usually very brave and calm. Yes, but not a fun story. Can you tell me? Yes, I don't think she wants to hide that part of her past. Okay. Thanks for the bits. I've heard about this restaurant before. They say their food is delicious. You want to have dinner here? Luna, what are you looking at? Wooden balloons. Got one of those balloons? I guess so. You can get one, but this time you have to do it yourself. You're not allowed girl anymore, are you? I know you're afraid of doing this kind of thing alone. You think you won't be understood because you can't speak right. We'll always be here to support you, but we also want you to overcome your fears. I know my daughter's a strong girl who can stand up to anything. Here's the money, don't be afraid. Your father and I will wait for you here. If there's a problem, we will help. What an adorable girl. Do you want one of these balloons? Tell me which one you want. The blue one? Good choice. You know, in a few seconds you'll witness a wonderful show. You're very lucky. This is the best place to see it. Those over there are your parents. If they stand there, they'll also be part of the show. Anyway, be careful with the balloon, because it could explode. The fuck? What an absolute mad lad. I said you were going to witness a wonderful show. I put a bomb in the restaurant. Seems the impact also reached your parents. Too bad. If they'd come with you, perhaps they wouldn't be dead. What should I do with you? Should I kill you? No, that would be too nice. The expression on your face is much better. I shouldn't leave witnesses alive, but I'll take the risk. Time to go. Don't want the police to see me around here. I must prepare my next show. Haha. Literally, who is this guy? Just your run-of-the-mill everyday serial killer. It can't be. Her parents were victims of a terrorist who specialised in bombs. Happened in Steamfort many years ago. I even heard that explosion from the orphanage. I've heard something about that before. The police never managed to catch him, but a few years ago they found him dead. At least they won't hurt anyone else again, though I'd rather he pay for his crimes differently. Panic. It's the what? The God, that noise gets me every single time. Lovely Joey. I have more in common with her than I expected. What do you mean? Don't tell me your parents too. Yes, they are also dead. They weren't killed, they had an accident when I was little. I'm very sorry, Neil. Were you also in an orphanage? No, when my parents died I started living with my uncle. At least there was someone taking care of you. Taking care of me? Actually, I would have preferred to have been in an orphanage. What do you mean? What about you, Celine? If you don't need to tell me if you don't want to. It's hard to talk about something like that. Well, I don't mind. I was in the orphanage since I was a puppy. My mother abandoned me. You don't have to be sad. I'm not mad at her. She left me at the orphanage. I guess it's because she believed I'd have a better life there. That means that she cared. At least that's what I want to believe. You're always very optimistic. I haven't had an easy life. If I were pessimistic, it would complicate things even further. This is why I must be optimistic and find Luna as soon as possible. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's go. It's your mum. Is this the room with the beds? Because it's actually just got a fucking tree in it. And tons of books. I see no beds here. We should examine this room. Okay, if you're so convinced. It's your... Yaw sleeps on the top bunk and bottom bunk at the same time. Oh wait, there's something here. Take it. A bullet again? That's weird. Shit. There's a beautiful rose in the vase. Let's take it. Yeah, where even are we? It's locked. Okay. Small stuffed animal on the sofa. Empty, empty. Okay. Get me out this gaff. I'll just... Oh shit. I'll just drive in the window. Fucking you. Nice one, M9. Right, this time we won't go that way. Is he still lingering? Like, even if he is still lingering. Oh wait, I think it's like a stealth thing, because he turns around. I think we need to just not be seen. That's fine. Okay, let's be cautious then. This stuffed animal looks sick. Poor thing, he's the only one who doesn't have any gifts. We'll have to bring him some then. There's a key in the floor. Surgery room key. Okay. Give him the flowers. That's a good idea actually. Okay. Here you go, wee man. Okay. Give him the bullet. Yo, has Nutella tooth. Nice dodge. They're all moving so awkwardly. Okay, let's go and do that again. Easy beans. Get key. Can we take the gifts for this side and just like hand them to the other guy? A bouquet of flowers that contains 4 roses. Oh, okay, I think we need to actually build a bouquet of roses then, instead of just the one for the soul. There's another. Let's see what's in here. More stuff. Many gifts on the floor. Many gifts on the floor. There's a rose in the vase. Take. Anything? Yeah, all these bouquets have 4 roses. Okay, I'm gonna guess that the last one is in the locked door that's like back the way. Ooh, pace. Where are my ribs? Are they still not there? I thought you said they were on their way, and also that the place was like 5 seconds from your house. Oh, Jesus. Oh. I thought this place couldn't get more disturbing, but I was wrong. I consider this building my new home, but there are things I refuse to clean. There's the rose. Nice. Anything else in here that we should take? Nope, nope. Something written. Experiment 1, Experiment 2, Experiment 3. And a door here which is locked. Okay, well we've got the 4 roses. Is that at least like a bouquet? Or do we need to wrap it in something for it to count? Let's just try delivering the 4 roses first. No, that doesn't count. Okay. Get a vase. Is there a vase cutting about? Have you vase? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, wrapping paper would have been what I thought, but... Oh, wait, is that? Nah, I seen that stack there, thought that might have been something. I guess not. There's books, like, fucking everywhere. Just take a page out of a book. This is also true, there is an empty vase below the tree as well. And he doesn't take that one because... Jesus. I thought I would have stopped a tile behind that. Oh well. Nice, very based. Right, let's go back to the surgery room, I suppose. Hang on, I've just realised how there's an old paper. Yes. You wrapped the 4 roses with the paper, got a bouquet. That's the game. It's not for you. Absolutely destroyed. Yeah, it's just occurred to me, we were in a mine not 7 seconds ago. Why are we now like just in a place where we're defusing bombs and then after that we're in like a hospital? Yes, here you are, my guy. Happy bear noises. Get well soon. The blood key. Okay. You took the nether portal. Jesus Christ. That's definitely for the door in here. I'm just saving before I go in it because this room is a fucking disaster. Let's go. Advance cautiously. The mirror's so much fun. I see myself surrounded by money and jewellery in the reflection. I wish it were true. What a peculiar mirror. Why don't you give it a try? I wonder if you'll see something different. Maybe something you really like. Harry Potter. Maybe I'll see myself surrounded by chocolates and strawberries. That'd be paradise. Let's see. Ah. Something wrong? Jesus. The hell's this? My mouth stitched. No, they're sewing it, those girls. Are they sewing your mouth up? That's terrifying. Why do you see something like that? No, please don't. I'm sorry. Neil, don't look at the mirror. I understand now. It all makes sense. Should have noticed before. Stop looking at the mirror. Listen to me. But I can't accept that. That means Luna's like me too. Neil? Everyone, stop looking at the mirror. You're going crazy. Yeah, that'll do. Problem solved. Thanks. Your hand is hurt? This? Nothing. Just a little scratch. Little scratch? You've got a lot of mirror shards embedded in your hand. I've had worse injuries. Also, there was a hidden path behind the mirror. We should fix up your wounds first. I don't want you to waste time on that. Follow me. There must be something useful in one of the previous rooms. Don't ignore me. Okay, right, well, we're literally not allowed to go first then. Also, that's a point where we are in a hospital, like... Oh. I have no words to define how unpleasant this is. Oh, it's like we can't get back to that save point then. Perfect, we have everything we need to treat your wounds. I wish Diana was here. She would do better than me for sure. Anyway, gotta start removing the mirror shards from your hand. Might hurt a little. Who's Diana? Friend of yours? A girl we met in the first building. She enjoyed creating medicine. She was in the same situation as me, right? Yep, nothing we could do to help her. Just sat down and heard I can't describe how unpleasant this is. I thought you were talking about the run. What did I miss? It's kind of hard to explain. We got some stuff that's definitely story relevant, but I don't know what the... Did you hear the low-flying plane that flew past? I did not. I've got a pair of headphones in. And I've got the game audio, like, not loud, but like... The only thing I can hear is the game audio, basically. We defused the bomb and made our way into here, which is a hospital area, solved a puzzle, and then there's a mirror that shows you something in it. I thought it was supposed to show you something that you want because she looked in it and it was like, oh, I looked in the mirror and I had money and stuff like that, very cool. But then he looked in the mirror and there was two people sewing his mouth shut, and that triggered him to the fucking moon. And he was like, oh, I get it now, Luna's like me, so on and so forth. And I don't have a clue what any of that means, but I'm sure we'll find out. Please don't do that. You have ribs on way. I'm a fucking idiot. I just looked out my curtains to like see the plane. As soon as I went downstairs there was a loud plane engine sound and my whole neighbourhood was checking the sky in case a plane was crashing. Fucking San Andreas. Sorry, I have to remove all of them. There was another girl named Cynthia Miller, but she killed herself. How terrible. I think most people end up like that. It's very difficult to bear this situation for long. Even I have thought of doing the same. But Celine Ambrose never gives up. Ow, Neil. Sorry, I'm almost done. What about the second building? Anyone there? We met someone named Apollo Carson, but... What did you say? Repeat the name. Apollo Carson. Is it a green-haired boy with dark circles under his eyes? Do a flip? Yes, a boy who lived on the streets of Ravenwall. Do you know him? Apollo. Why? It's not fair. Celine. What kind of sick torture is this? Why are all the people I love here? Luna, Apollo. Why did Apollo end up here too? Do we deserve this? Unlike Luna, I can no longer help him escape. He's very close, but I can't see him. We're trapped in different buildings. Don't tell me you're also a friend of Apollo. Yes, Apollo saved me once, and we've been good friends ever since. It's okay, he can still see you. Got him. When I ran away from Steamforce Orphanage after Luna disappeared, I went to Ravenwall. There I became a famous thief, the Greedy Rose. The police began chasing me after I stole some valuable things. I used to escape easily, but once they almost got me in an alley, Apollo suddenly appeared and helped hide me. Turns out one of the policemen who were chasing me was his adoptive father, an abuser. That's why Apollo helped me, because he didn't have a good relationship with him. Since then I started to visit him often and give him money and food. I wanted to thank him for what he'd done. In the end, we became good friends. Then I decided to stop stealing and got on the Midnight Express in search of a decent job so that we could live a better life. And you know the rest, I never saw Apollo again. So sorry. You'll end up thinking I'm a crybaby, but I don't know how to deal with all this. How long's he been trapped there? 6 months. I say okay. Oh dear. The truth is that Apollo... Apollo is fine. He even made a new friend in the building, a bird named Celeste. And that's how my story ends. That's typical of Apollo, he loves animals. You and Luna are going to find a way to save us, right? Yes, I promise. Then I'll see him again, I mustn't cry. Come on, we found a secret path before, aren't you curious? Wait, I'm not done treating your hand. It's your match to revenge. When your trip planner app is shit and you end up here, I'm giving the Midnight Express a 1.5 on TripAdvisor. You see a disturbing version of yourself in the mirror. More mirrors? We've had enough. This time they're insulting me. Why is the word greedy written on the ground? I see the word coward. I think this place reflects how we feel about ourselves. Really? I don't think you're a coward. I don't think you're greedy, but that's how we feel. I don't like this place. Let's try to find the exit as soon as possible. Where did the half star come from? Oh, I like trains. There's something written on the paper, except who you really are. Oh! Fucking died. Okay, but that's not it. Nice. Fucking superb. Please piss off. There we go. Woo. Oh no, I'm being chased by my own self. Hey, that one's fine. Help me, please. Also, I had borers. Borers? Today has been sandwiches and burgers. That's a classic though. Cannot knock a burger. The sites are a 5 out of 5. Got to admit they went the extra mile on these locations. This one looks normal and I am not stained with blood with my mouth sewn up. Should I break the mirror again? Just touch it, see what happens. Ah, I know this room. We've already reached the bedrooms. I didn't know this mirror was a shortcut. A sinister shortcut, I must say. You said there was a secret weapon here. Oh, that's true. I nearly forgot. It's something I used years ago. I'm looking forward to using it again. So where is it? My secret weapon is my suitcase. I need to make sure it still works. So wait here. If you get bored, you have permission to examine my things. If I show you it now, it won't be a secret weapon anymore. How boring. Can you explain this? Luna and Apollo. I guess you didn't recognise them because their current appearances are different. I didn't recognise them because the drawing's terrible. How rude, but you're right, it's terrible. My intention was to meet them again if I managed to escape from them. Or escape from here. I didn't want to forget their faces, so I drew them. I didn't expect my two best friends to end up here too. It's a cruel coincidence. Did Luna and Apollo get along? Well, Apollo seemed to respect Luna much more than he respected me. Glad. I've always wanted them to meet. Too bad it had to be under these circumstances. Something here. Bullet free confirmed. Another bullet. That wasn't there before. I swear I clean the place once in a while. There's plants everywhere. This fucking guy. It's not weird I drew it myself. I see you don't stand out for your artistic skills. I know I don't draw as well as Luna. See, this place has no windows. I missed looking at a beautiful landscape. I wanted to make a realistic drawing, but it looks like it was made by a child. Would have been worse if I'd made it, so don't feel bad. How pathetic. This is the last time I try to cheer you up. Don't leave me here. Okay, so I still get stuff to examine. I know you're trying to see my secret weapon. Look away. Ah, you noticed. Yeah, because I'm like just staring at the fucking thing. Book, a diary. Perfect. So inside I can examine her belongings, right? This seems useful. I'll start reading the last page. Day 1132. No, 1132? How many is that, like 3 years or something? Jesus Christ. No relevant events. No relevant events, no relevant events, no relevant events. What? I'll read the previous page. How long have you been trapped here? Oh, you're reading my survival journal? My survival journal? Pretty boring. Almost all the pages say the same thing. You haven't answered my question, because it's not necessary. I'm sure you already know the answer. Don't make me say something sad. In that notebook, I write down any relevant events that happen in the building. Last time I wrote something important was on day 950, in case you want to read it. That was about 6 months ago. It was when Apollo got trapped here. Someone new entered the building. He seemed nervous, as if he was feeling guilty about something. I tried to help him and guide him through the place so he could escape, but he didn't trust me. He thought I wanted to steal his pocket watch. He did the opposite of what I said and died in front of me. Why doesn't anyone trust me? He's already the 3rd person I've seen die here. I know this person. He's the person who betrayed Apollo. What are you talking about? This person hit Apollo and stole his pocket watch. That's why Apollo's trapped in the other building. Are you saying I couldn't see Apollo because of that person? Then he got the ending he deserved. Wait, that's not what I wanted to say. We're all victims here. I don't blame you. For a moment I also thought the same. Every time I think about Apollo, my heart hurts. I'm sure he hates me, but he must think I abandoned him. He doesn't hate you. You're just saying that to comfort me. I wouldn't say that if I doubted it. Apollo never said your name, but I remember he mentioned you on several occasions. Oh yeah, I guess so. Which is broken. I want my founder badge. I have no clue where it's disappeared to. It's literally disappeared in the last like 5 minutes. I think he appreciates you a lot. Do you know what Black Gear is? Don't say the name of that organisation. Gives me the creeps. Apollo told me a member of the organisation asked about you. They wanted to know where you were, but he protected you. I've always been afraid of them. Even if I go back to the real world, guess I'll never be safe. Luna and I will protect you. That's true. Besides, no one ever managed to catch such a talented thief like me. Seems to have cheered up, but I can still see a lot of sadness in her eyes. Secret weapon ready. We can leave now. Don't be impatient. More ribs! It's unironically been a millennium since you ordered your ribs. I wonder if she's okay. I'm worried too, but I'm sure she's fine. We're talking about Luna after all. Even so, this place is dangerous for a person like her. What do you mean? I'm used to this kind of situation due to my past, but Luna's quiet and unathletic. Unathletic? Are we talking about the same person? She's the most agile person I've ever seen. She has extraordinary physical abilities, saved me on multiple occasions. Seriously? I don't remember her being like that. For example, there were several children at the orphanage who made fun of her for not being able to speak. She always hid behind me while I beat them up. The Luna I know would beat them up herself. It's been 10 years since I saw her, people change a lot. I'm glad she's gotten braver, shouldn't worry so much. That's the bathroom, we don't need to go in there unless you need to. I don't. Oh well, excellent. There are 4 locks, there isn't any hole to insert a key, so we don't have to look for keys. There must be a mechanism to unlock it. Interesting. I see. Wait, Neil, look at the ground, it's a trap. I know, these traps are already familiar, but this time it's different. I'm going to face this trap. What are you saying? That's silly. Neil, stop. Oof. Don't worry, I have everything under control. The door had 4 locks, right? There is a gun and 4 targets here. 4 targets. Ah, the bullet. If I can shoot all 4 targets, the door will open. We got bullets before, so I'm sure this is the right time to use them. There are 4 targets and you only have 3 bullets. It's impossible, you can't fail any shot. Besides, it's difficult to use a gun, you'll end up trapped. I'm the one who should face this. I'm supposed to help you escape with Luna. If I get trapped here, you can take my watch and escape. Still, this is crazy. Maybe crazy, but it's the only way to unlock the door. Besides, I hold resentment and anger against the train. I must do this. Me, whenever ScotRail doesn't show up on time. I have no intention of staying trapped here. I'm going to keep moving forward until I find a way to break this curse. You got a gun? Wow, I've never looked inside this drawer before. I'll make the Midnight Express pay for all the suffering it's caused. Press Z to shoot the obstacles when they have aligned with the red arrow. If you fail, it's game over. Red arrow indicates Neil's position in the direction of the bullet. Yeah, can I save? Because I don't think I'm going to get this first time, somehow. There are 4 targets and 3 bullets. What the dog doing? I failed. I cannot escape. Sorry. Oh well. God damn. Whoops, sorry. Why is it actually like that hard? We might be here a while, troops. Open your Spotify, open your YouTube, open your favourite podcast. Okay, I thought that one actually did it. Wait, do I need to do this 4 times in a row? Is there a quick reset, I wonder? I'm just going to mash. What's the quick reset button? Okay, there is a quick reset. We've saved. There. Okay, so mashing doesn't work. How did that one not hit? The game is rigged, always has been. If there was ever a time for a Joey Meep, it's now. Thank you. It's okay, Beppis, you can get it when it refreshes. Fuck, I was tagging. Oh my fucking god. I can't do this. You have to, it's the law. Am I missing something obvious, or is this just, like... Or is this just, like, actually ridiculous? How's that not hitting? Nani? I'm trying to use visual cues and they're not working. I'm so confused. You know, Neil, maybe we should have tagged out. I can see why no one's done a speedrun of Chapter 3. What? Right, so you have to shoot when it's in line with the thing, and not when the bullet's going to travel into it. That's incredibly deceptive. This is for Diana, trapped in the first building. Didn't it say in the tip to do it in the line? Bro. This is for Apollo Carlson trapped in the second building. Neil, amazing. You only have one bullet and there's still two targets. It's too difficult. Oh! This is for Cillian Ambrose trapped in the third building. Unbelievable, Jeff. Here begins my revenge. I've already discovered the truth. The whole truth about the train and the buildings. Why are we here? Just to suffer. What is this place? I've already discovered all the answers. I will also find out how to prevent more people from ending up here. There will be no more suffering. But we don't know though. Tell me, please. Have you really discovered the truth? Yes, although I still have to confirm something to be sure. Please tell me everything. I can't. I need to ask Luna something first. Depending on her answer, I'll be completely certain. What does Luna have to do with it? Can't tell you anything yet. I see. Anyway, that was amazing. You should have told me you knew how to use a gun. Actually, it's my first time using one. Seriously, you're great at it. I'm surprised too. I thought I had bad aim. How would you know you had bad aim if you've never used a gun? You should keep that gun. You don't have more bullets, you never know when it might come in handy again. You're right. Let's go. The door opened. Okay. Yeah, Neil's like incredibly suspicious at this point. There's a skull on the ground. Yep, there sure is. These things again? What do we do now? We need to get through here somehow. I don't have more bullets and I don't have another weapon. Should we dodge them? Can't think of anything else. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I knew they would be waiting for us here. What am I looking at here with my eyes? Where did you get those glasses? Don't tell me you already forgot about my secret weapon. That is true. I already mentioned that one of my specialties is sneaking away, right? To me, a victory isn't about defeating the enemy. If I manage to escape successfully, I win. I got trapped here because I sprained my ankle trying to escape these things and I couldn't make it to the train on time. I saw the train disappear in front of my eyes, so frustrating. But I won't make the same mistake again. Unfortunately, I have only one pair of glasses. I recommend you to close your eyes. Why? Here I go. You can open your eyes now. Don't think you can see anything though. The hell? What is this smoke? I can't see anything. Smoke bombs created by me. I even customized them to have pretty colours. My glasses allow me to see through the smoke. We must escape before it disappears. But I can't see. If you follow my instructions, we will reach the exit. The enemies can't see us either. The perfect chance to escape. Follow her instructions. Input the correct letters and symbols before the time runs out, eh? Is this typing of the dead? What the fuck? What does it mean? Why not just hold your hand and walk together? Yeah, exactly. It's all minigames, it always has been. Perfect. There are many enemies around here, be careful. Jesus fuck. As a bop though. I can see the exit. You can do it, Neil. We're here. I'm going to open the door. Playing Mad Father Steam paid off. Sure did. I think we're safe now. It was fun, right? Now I understand why the police never caught you. Selena Ambrose isn't caught so easily. I remember the first time I saw those things. I was terrified. Luna had to help me. It was so pathetic. What are you talking about? You have very low self-esteem. There's nothing wrong with someone helping you. I've always been told I'm useless and a coward. At this point, it's hard to think otherwise. You may have been like that in the past. I didn't know you back then, so I have no idea. But the Neil I met today was amazing. That's what matters now. Really? I'd say your biggest flaw is your naivety, not your cowardice. Wonder if someone like me can become a detective. Why don't you read the letter from Luna that you have in your pocket? It's true, Luna gave me a note in the previous building. Don't give up on your dream, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I'm glad I met you. I think the same. Wait a moment, how did you know about this note? I stole it earlier because I was curious. Don't steal my things, respect my privacy. I already told you your biggest fault's your naivety. I don't think it's a bad thing though, it's more entertaining this way. I don't understand why I can't get mad at you. Bro, she has her pocket watch. Why are there so many eyes? No idea, I think it's better to ignore them. A huge tree. There's something up there. Is that Paul? Well, whatever it is, I don't think we can get it, so let's just ignore it. Locked? What do we do? Are you good at climbing trees? Why are you asking? Because if we climb the huge tree we can get up there. Maybe there's something useful. Oh Jesus. That's not cool. What happened here? The tree wasn't like that. The eyes merged with the tree. Didn't know they could do that. Even so, we need to climb the tree. Can't think of another way to advance. Well, let's try it. Okay. That hurt. It hit us. Are you okay? You should worry about yourself. Get away from the tree. Your pocket watch is very fragile. Could easily break with another impact like that. In this place, your pocket watch is like your heart. If it stops, it's over. But, oh Jesus. Are you okay? I think so. What happened? Don't tell me this thing can also control the terrain. At this rate, you'll be in danger. Can't think of any way to escape without putting your pocket watch in danger. None of my weapons will work in this situation. What do I do? What was that? Hey. Oh Jesus. Luan. Accenting. What am I looking at? Jesus Christ. Impressive. Glad to see you're fine. Thank you for saving us. I'm happy to see you. That was amazing. You aren't hurt, right? I really wanted to see you again. Neil was right. You've changed a lot in those 10 years. Didn't know you could do something like that. You'd have been a way better thief than me. Could have formed a duo. Don't say those things. Don't get jealous. You could also be a good thief if you worked hard. I want to be the opposite. This is for me? Oh, the key. Maybe we can use it to unlock the door. We should try it. I'm very happy we're together again, but there's something I must tell you now. We can't lose more time. Do you mean what you deduced before? Yes, I already discovered the truth of the place. But to be sure, I must ask you something. Luna, when you escaped from the orphanage, did you do something you're not proud of? Judging by your expression, I guess it's true. Kinda questions that. You'll understand now. Time to reveal the truth about the Midnight Express. Why does Bruno Mars is gay? Sorry? Neil's deduction. These are the best parts. Choose the correct option while Neil makes his deduction. Fail 3 times and it's over. If I fail now, I'll never be able to save the people trapped here. Go ahead, we're listening. Okay, in order to understand what this place is, I want to start from the beginning. We've all been transported to this place through a train called Midnight Express. Train connects 2 important cities, Ravenwall and Bluebell. Yes, it's a popular train in Ravenwall. Doesn't that seem strange? Strange? There are many people who disappear inside this train like us. Why did no one report the disappearances? By now there should be at least rumours about people disappearing in the train. You're right, hadn't thought about that. We already know the Midnight Express is cursed, but what triggers the curse? Why do some people end up in this place? Or why do only some people end up in this place? The Midnight Express, it'll be the top one, chooses people who meet a condition. That makes sense, but I don't know what kind of condition it could be. That's why I mentioned disappearances. Isn't it weird that no one noticed someone disappeared on the train? A family member or friend of a missing person should have noticed their disappearance. The reason no one said anything about the disappearances is that yeah, I probably think the bottom one as well. We no longer exist in the real world. Impossible. I remember Apollo and he remembers me. Okay. Check, please. They can't report their disappearance? Are you saying nobody would miss us? At first I thought that was the reason. I think we're all quite lonely people. No one would miss us if we disappeared. But it's not the main reason, just one of the consequences of the real reason. I realised that thanks to your relationship with Apollo, he wanted to find you but could never report your disappearance. What do you mean? I could have never figured out the real reason without meeting the people trapped in here. Luna, Diana, Apollo and Celine, all of you have helped me understand the truth. This is what we have in common. We don't have a family? Okay, no, that's not right. Fuck. We're all criminals? Surely we're all criminals because she's a thief. Apollo killed a guy. I'm assuming Luna's done something that we don't know. And then we also seem to have done something. Criminals? That doesn't make sense. It's true that I've committed crimes, but no one else has done such a thing. Neil, tell me that isn't true. Sorry, it's the truth. We've all committed a crime at some point. Apollo wasn't able to report your disappearance because you were a thief. If they found you, you'd be in trouble. We're all in that situation. That can't be the reason. For example, what crime did Apollo commit? He wouldn't do something like that. It's impossible. Apollo Carlson's crime was manslaughter. In his defence, he didn't have a choice. If he hadn't done it, maybe he wouldn't be alive. Besides, it was an accident. But it's still a crime, and decided to run away by getting on the Midnight Express. If it was self-defence, it doesn't mean he's a criminal. I refuse to believe that. Apollo isn't that kind of person. Celine, and what about the girl trapped in the first building? What crime did she commit? Diana Lovelace's crime was... Okay. I'm gonna guess illegal experimentation because she makes like poisons and shit like that. So... She never admitted it, but she mentioned she did unethical experiments in the past. I see. Wait, this means Luna also committed a crime? That's impossible, right? I wasn't sure either. That's why I asked the question before. I'm not sure about your crime. I have an idea in mind, but I'd rather not say it yet. I won't pressure you about it either. But it's true, right? You've also committed a crime in the past. Obviously, I'm also a criminal. I committed a terrible crime. That doesn't make sense. You want to be a detective. That's why I want to be a detective, to make up for the damage I caused, even though I know it's impossible. I don't know what to say. Didn't expect this. But I guess you're right, even if I don't want to accept it. We're all criminals. The train transports people who have committed crimes to these buildings. Knowing that, it's easy to see what these buildings really are. These buildings are... prisons? This is a prison? A prison is a place where criminals are locked up, exactly what this place does. Basically, the Midnight Express is in charge of transporting criminals to these prisons. If we manage to escape, our crimes are forgiven. The place provides us food, clothes and a place to sleep. It doesn't want to kill us, just trap us. So all this time, we were the bad guys? Do we deserve this? Punishing criminals is a good thing, right? The train's doing something good. In my opinion, the Midnight Express is... I don't think this one's a right or wrong, I think it's just how you feel about it. But I'll say unfair. Many people would think the train's doing something good. Locking up criminals doesn't seem like a bad thing. However, do you really think Apollo Carlson deserves to be trapped here? Of course not. May have done something bad, but it wasn't his intention. Personally, I don't think you deserve to be here either. I do believe that, unlike Apollo, I chose to become a thief. Midnight Express doesn't consider motive or circumstances that leads to the crime. Doesn't matter how serious the crime is, not even the age of the criminal. All people are judged the same way. I can't agree with that. You mean that someone who has committed a minor theft would have the same punishment as a serial killer? I don't think those crimes can be compared. Yes, we all stay trapped here forever if you miss the train. No matter what crime you committed, the curse will still affect you. It can't be. I think criminals must pay for their crimes in some way, but the Midnight Express has no right to judge us. Celine, don't say we are the bad guys here. The real criminal is the person who cursed the train. Do you know who the culprit is? The culprit is... I'm gonna guess the answer's Black Gear. Like, surely. Black Gear? Why do you think that? Before answering your question, I must explain to Luna what Black Gear is. Yes, please do. An organisation in charge of eliminating criminals that the police hasn't been able to capture. Criminals that are difficult to capture, or criminals who have managed to avoid the law with bribes. They usually kill them and leave a card next to the corpse, but they amputate the legs or arms of minor criminals so they can't commit crimes again. It's a large, powerful and well-structured organisation. Not even the police have been able to do anything. They say they do it for the sake of society, to cleanse the world of impurities. But why? Literally, but why? Doing that kind of thing, doesn't it make them criminals too? They have the support of many citizens who feel safer thanks to them. Right now, the leader is Justice, and the second in command is Purity. Everyone in the organisation uses codenames. You're very well informed about it. My crime's related to Black Gear, that's why I know so many things. I'm curious, maybe it's better not to ask. Wait, you haven't told us why you think they're the culprits. Midnight Express is in charge of punishing criminals, the same thing Black Gear does. Makes sense to assume the person who cursed the drain has to be related to them. They're people obsessed with punishing criminals. Obviously, it's just a theory. At least now we know why we're here and who the culprit is. This is the first step to breaking the curse. But if we manage to escape, wouldn't we all be in danger? Black Gear could attack at any time. We're all criminals. That's why we have two goals now. First one's to return to our world, and the second is to stop Black Gear. You're right. Let's do our best together. Okay. Oh well, we're not taking the axe. Also, let's throw out a theory. Luna's crime was that she killed the person who set off the explosion. I'm going to try the key Luna found. Yeah, it opened. Wait, let's follow this path first. There's something I want you to see. I mean, I've never been here, but I see something interesting from here. If you aren't more careful, Luna will realise the truth. Didn't expect something like this to be here. It's a garden of artificial flowers. They don't smell like real flowers, but at least they're pretty. Are there any flowers that catch your attention? You know the ones I mean, right? Let's go see them. What? I knew you still remembered these flowers. What's so special about them? There were many blue flowers like these in the garden of our orphanage. We used to make flower crowns with them. Time for a schweem! We didn't know the name of these flowers, so we decided that we would look for the answer once we left. In the end, I still don't know their name. They're called Forget-Me-Nots. Hey, the name's that. Surely you're making fun of me. No, I'm serious, they're called Forget-Me-Nots. Really? What a weird name. They represent good memories and connections between people, among other things. As if they were a reminder of your favourite moments with people. Garum. Something like that. You're very well informed. Thank you for the cheer, much appreciate. My mother loved flowers, so our house used to be full of them. It's why I know so many things. I like flowers too. I've always left a rose wherever I stole something, a gift for the police. Sometimes you leave me speechless. Hey Luna, why don't you keep one of these Forget-Me-Nots? It will never wither after all. Not a bad idea. Here you have. You got a Forget-Me-Not. Bless. I'll save again. Just in case anything happens, so we don't need to go through the cutscene again. Some apples in the box, you want to eat them but decide not to. Why don't you keep them? It's been hours since you last ate something. They don't look delicious, but they'll help you replenish your energy. What about you? I have food stored for emergencies. You'll need them more than me, if you know what I mean. Both building may be tough. Look at Luna's face, she can't stop looking at the apples, not even listening to us. Then I'll keep them. Apples. The Crystal Gem Apple. Before opening this door, I don't know how to say this. I mean, behind this door. How can I say it? She's trying to warn me what's behind the door, but can't say in front of Luna. Does your thief instinct detect any danger? Yes, that's it. What do you think it could be? Let me think. Maybe explosions, poison gas, explosions, fire explosions, earthquakes, explosions, monsters, and maybe even explosions. Too many options. Explosions? That is a problem. What should we do? If this is the only way forward, we must open the door. If something goes wrong, I'll take care of it, somehow. You don't seem convinced. I'll also help in any way I can. Don't be shy, take my hand if you need to. Quick move, don't just stand there. Oh my god, are you okay? No time for questions, move again, quick. Why is this room gonna blow up? Oh dear. They keep trying to get up to move. Did she move there? Oh, interesting. I'm glad to see you again. Ah, it's her. Are you okay? If you have any injuries, I'll take care of them. Are you surprised to see me? Right now, I'm supposed to be trapped alone in the first building. Maybe I should say, in the first prison. Is Neil still mad at me for what I did? I couldn't apologise to him. I was scared and didn't make the best decision. Sorry. Wish I could be braver, but I'm scared of loneliness. I'm also scared of death. That's why I developed different kinds of medicines. I want to cure diseases so people can live longer. But since I'm very young, adults underestimate my abilities and don't let me investigate. So all my experiments and investigations have been illegal. Nobody died or was injured, I promise, but something could have gone terribly wrong. I committed my crime for the sake of others. You're probably the most dangerous criminal of us all, right? I trusted you, believing someday you would come back to save me, but knowing who you really are, I guess you never intended to save me. Shouldn't you have let me escape with Neil? Would have been the best decision. Neil will be disappointed when he realises who you really are. If you'd been trapped in the first prison in my place, you could pay for all the damage you've done. That's enough, scientist. It's my turn now. Scientist, are you talking to me? I don't know who you are. Definitely also call about the ribs. We both know the Traveller. Traveller? Do you mean Luna? Yes, although I don't think it's a good nickname anymore. You aren't a Traveller, you're simply running away. I liked your attitude right when I saw you. Also, it looks like you're friends with Celine, a good friend of mine. However, I can no longer respect you. I killed a man, but I had no choice. You could have lived a normal life, but decided to become a criminal. There was no need to do what you did. You didn't commit minor crimes, you did something very serious. How did I not realise it before? I can't believe I trusted you to help Celeste. I also feel bad for Neil. Can't imagine how disappointed he'll be once he knows the truth about you. I've been punished for breaking the rules, but I think you deserve a worse punishment than me. You don't deserve to escape with Neil. Apollo, stop being so mean. You're going to scare her. I'm the one who gets scared. Better not to say anything. I'm just telling her the truth. Must be hard for you to see your two best friends argue, right? But unlike her, I never abandoned you and never would. You're right, Luna, I want to trust you. You're an important person to me. When you escaped from the orphanage, I thought you did it to live a better life. But you actually did it to commit those crimes. I thought we were good friends, but you never told me your plans. If you did, I could have helped you. Maybe you wouldn't have become this kind of person. You never considered me your friend, did you? That's so painful. You abandoned me without saying anything. You never thought about how I would feel. I think that's enough. Here you are, Neil. Are you going to defend Luna despite what she's done? Of course. Doesn't surprise me. You're a sentimental idiot. We all did something bad. We aren't very different, right? Her crime's much worse. She is right, although I don't want to admit it. Do you still want to escape with her? Yes, I won't break my promise. Luna and I will escape from this place together. But once we return to our world, I'll make sure she pays for her crimes in a real prison. Luna, if I want to be a detective, I can't ignore your crime. You must pay for it. Once we get out of here, we'll be enemies. Good for you, Luna. You'll finally be able to pay for your crime. Why are you making that face? You've always known that's where you would end up. This isn't the end I wanted for you, but I know it's the one you deserve. You're going to pay for the damage you've caused with your life. Oh. Is she well? Luna, you finally woke up. Are you okay? We were very worried about you. Neil saved you from the explosion when you passed out. He dodged all the explosions while carrying you. It was impressive. We've advanced a lot thanks to Celine. I think we should be near the train. Nothing to fear anymore. Luna, what's wrong? Are you feeling unwell? It's understandable. You should rest. Even though Neil's arms are shaking, I think he can still carry you. My arms aren't shaking. I have enough strength to carry Luna in my arms. Whatever you say. Why don't you believe me? What are you saying? We don't think that about you. You're my friend. Luna, stop saying that. I'll stand by your side no matter what happens. I don't care about what you did in the past. Neil doesn't think that either. If he did, he wouldn't have risked his life to save you from the explosions. What's happening? Luna thinks we're going to hate her for her crime. That's silly, we all make mistakes. A crime isn't a simple mistake. But Luna is different. No matter who committed it, a crime's still a serious thing. You aren't helping. I met several people who committed crimes in these buildings, but I don't hate them. I don't think you're the exception, Luna. Also, I'd be a hypocrite if I judged you for it. I've also committed a crime. It's hard to accept a mistake you made in the past, but I'm here to support you. The Luna I met on the Midnight Express is a wonderful person. That's what matters. Still, I think we shouldn't overlook the crimes we committed. It's something that can't be taken lightly. Well said, Neil. That's much better. Luna doesn't seem convinced. Well. Is there a save point nearby? Something written on the blackboard. Break. And another word. Just as I imagined. Now you mention it, it's true, forgot about that. Midnight Express, curse, break. I don't know what all these words could be for. Do we have to break something? Don't know, must also be something written in the last building. We shouldn't forget this, might be something important. Okay. They say that, but I just like completely forgot. Oh, you can see all the different like terrains and stuff. That's pretty cool. The train. Luna, wait, should get on the train yet. Something I must tell you. This is much more difficult than I'd thought. I can't find the right words. Billion. It's okay, O'Neill. Thanks for keeping my secret. I was able to have a lot of fun thanks to you. Train leaves. Just like I promised, I'm going to tell her the truth now. Luna. I can't get on the train with you. Look at my pocket watch. The hands don't move. I missed the train a long time ago. Actually, it's been 3 years since I missed the train. I've been trapped here alone for a long time. Don't know how I've endured that. I felt empty inside. Only emotions I felt were sadness and despair. But when I saw you, I felt happy again. For the first time in 3 years, I was able to feel joy. I knew that happiness would only last 3 hours and that we would separate again. But I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to feel sorry for me. I just wanted to feel happiness with you again. Neil figured out the truth right from the beginning, but I told him not to tell you. In the end, my plan failed. We separated and I couldn't spend much time. My plan put you in danger. I was very selfish by not telling you the truth. If you're angry at me, I understand. However, I hope you can forgive me. I imagine you're mad at me now. You don't need to say goodbye if you don't want to. Luna? Bop Central. Please don't cry. If you cry, I'll start crying too. I'll be fine here. I've already endured a long time. I can still endure more now that I've seen you again. Your pocket watch, why are you showing it to me? Do you want to give it to me? I won't accept it. I don't want it really. You're the one who's going to get on the train. Don't insist, I won't accept. I'm not going to get on the train in your place. Stand up and get on the train. Are you going to sit here if I don't accept your pocket watch? Luna, react. I want you to get on the train. This isn't what I want. I'm going to try something. Oh fuck, she's shouting at the train. Midnight Express, you're listening to me, right? There's something I want to ask you. Please make the hands of my pocket watch move again. If I'm here for being a thief, I beg you to forgive my crime. Let me escape with Luna and Neil, please. I regret my crime. Give me a second chance, please. I want to use my life to make up for all the damage I've caused. I want to return all the things I stole to their owners. I'll work hard to do it. I don't want to die here and be remembered by others as a thief. Please give me more time. My pocket watch remains the same. I'd like to at least be trapped in the second building. I could be with Apollo. Midnight Express, listen to me as well. Then, don't you think Celine has already paid enough for her crime? She got on the train because she decided to stop being a thief and look for a decent job. Are you still punishing her for it? If she hadn't gotten on the train, she would still be a thief. Let her get on the train so she can pay for her crime in the real world. Please, let her come with us. Thanks, Neil. My pocket watch still doesn't work. I knew this wouldn't work, but I wanted to try it anyway. Nothing to lose. Seems the Midnight Express is too strict. This is unfair. Heart's not being able to do anything. There's something you and Luna can do. What is it? Luna, are you listening? you still want to stay there, or do you want to miss the train and stay here? I wasn't expecting that. Guess you don't care about what happens to Neil. What are you saying? If you stay in this building with me, if you stay in this building with me, Neil will get on the train alone. You'll never know if he will escape from the last building. Will you be able to live without knowing it? Neil could be trapped alone or die there. But since you don't care about what happens to him, doesn't matter. That's too much. It's a shame. You're the only one who could save him and make sure he escapes alive. Good luck, Neil. Hope you don't die. Did you change your mind? I know this is difficult, but I really want you to escape. I want you to escape because I want you to be happy. The truth is that for a moment I also wanted you to stay with me. I want to be with you, but not in this place. Damn, this is Misao. I don't want you to waste your life on me. You still have the possibility to live a normal life. Being able to see you for a while was enough. At least now I know you're fine. No, you're not wrong. I want you and Neil to escape from here. I'm sure this is also what Apollo wants. We want you to keep living. We trust you, and I know you'll find a way to save us. If we were able to meet again after so many years, we'll do it again. Neil, take care of Luna. Do whatever it takes to escape the last building, otherwise I'll never forgive you. That's my intention. To be honest, I was disappointed when I separated from Luna and I had to be with you. I only cared about Luna, but now I'm happy. Had a lot of fun with you. You're a good person. That's why I know Luna will be safe. Thank you for everything, Neil. I'll do everything I can to break this curse. We'll get you out of here, I promise. I hope the day comes soon, but if you escape from the last building and can't find a way to save us, I want you to destroy the Midnight Express in the real world. Burn it if it's necessary. Destroy it. There won't be any more victims because nobody will be able to get on the train. If you can't save us, at least prevent more people from ending up here. But if we destroy it, we don't know what could happen to you. Doesn't matter what happens to us, we've already lost. At least we'll be the last victims. That's very extreme. It's only in case the curse can't be broken. By the way, you'll end up missing the train if we keep talking. That's true, only a few minutes left. Get in the train now, stop fooling around. You don't need to push us. Have a nice trip. Luna, that's a good idea. It suits you, Celine. Did they have 3 hours per building? Yes. The forget-me-not I gave you before, are you giving it to me? Thank you so much. I definitely won't forget all the memories I have with you, never. I'm glad I was able to have an adventure with you again. I refuse to believe this is the end. I'll definitely see you again and we'll continue to make many memories of us, all of us together. Oh, he's away. Yeah, boy, we did it. Another flower crown finished. These flowers are adorable, right? They're blue, like your eyes and bow. They fit you well. Do you think they'll punish us again for picking up flowers without permission? I wouldn't mind being expelled from the orphanage. I want to explore the outside world, tired of being locked up in here. Once I'm an adult, I'll finally be free. I won't be trapped again. I'll become an adventurer. I want to explore many things from the outside. For example, my first adventure will be to discover what these blue flowers are called. They aren't roses or tulips, that's for sure. Those are the only flowers I know. Do you like that idea? Would you like to have adventures with me? I knew you'd accept. After all, we're inseparable. Luna Wendell and Celine Ambrose will always be together, forever. Carried away. Maybe I exaggerated a little. But I would like to grow by your side. After all, you're my best friend. Could you teach me how to say best friend in sign language? I learned a new word. You have to teach me many more. Chapter 3 done? Luna's been writing since we got on the train. Have you finished what you were writing? Is that a letter or something? Forget it, you don't have to answer me. I know this is difficult, especially for you. But we can't give up yet. We will find a way to help the others. Now that we know we've all committed a crime, I want to apologise. From the beginning, I haven't told you the kind of person I am. I did something terrible. I think every day about the crime I committed. It's something unforgivable. I wish I could go back in time and change what I did. I haven't accepted my crime yet. I don't accept myself. A criminal who wants to become a detective, you must think I'm a hypocrite. That's true, I'm a hypocrite. I don't deny it. Even so, I need to become a detective. It's my way of making up for the damage I've made. Ironic, right? Maybe you think I should have confessed what I did to the police. If I had, it would have been useless. Time to tell you the truth. I don't want to keep hiding it from you anymore. I want you to know what kind of person I am. I'm going to tell you my crime. Well, I guess we'll find out next chapter. Got him! Huge! What did we think of that chapter then? I thoroughly enjoyed it. Surprised she didn't actually steal the watch. Same. I was 100% convinced, literally up till he got on the train. Like, even through the end, I was still convinced. I was like, she's gonna give us a big sappy dialogue about, oh, you need to get on the train and Neil and this and that and the next thing. And then Luna gets on the train and then she goes, also Neil got your watch, Lamal XD, goodbye, and jumps on. Oh, Neil gave me his watch. I was literally expecting it up till about 5 minutes ago. Blessed boy.